symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza.
Ibiza, yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I see the world. I went to Japan for a pickup. I see the world. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I see the world. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I see the world. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world I see it well.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so
These restless eyes of mine will sit into my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the boys get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Still modest.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the visiting team and the Cleveland Browns. One step away from playing for the AFC title, this divisional round contest is underway. Luther Burden now on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play and Brock in his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Milton Williams making the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
They'll run it for the first time with Audric Estime. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's another Tokyo first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. The kick by Folk is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
First down, here's Dak. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Prescott on first and 10. field. It's Pitts. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Yeah! There we go.
Here's Prescott. Flush down out to his left.
And that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
There we go. Hey, kill. What do you think?
Third and goal, Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that forces them to fourth and goal. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Browns won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Third and now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Herbert back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense is set. First and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another Tokyo.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They'll run with Hampton. There's so much for finishing things on the ground. When he is stopped at the line, they're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Is it in close? And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for third and goal. Throwing now, Herbert. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Shaheed now to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Browns take over first and 10. And they're on 21 yards.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah! There we go. 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out. He's got it deep downfield. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Ravens bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Catch made. He has the touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Shaheed now to return. Making some progress here. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Pulled in by his back. Cook. A lot of space ahead. And he spins right by him. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go, 46, 46.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, kill. Here we go. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
Gain of 10.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denies that defense another chance to take a shot on him.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. And he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. He will have the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
17. Browns 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job at baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Dump off caught by his back. And they bring him down around the 34.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to work this down to the 32. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, 47! Hey, kill!
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt the field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Aubrey puts it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. 3rd and now to return it. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's Herbert once more. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Herbert again. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Tokyo.
All set to go now from the 35. Running back sent in motion. Herbert throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Shaheed now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. George Pickens, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now to kick this one away. Third now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Connects on the crosser. Running down the left side. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he is in. Touchdown. The Ravens can retake the lead as they tie it up here. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Shaheed now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Escapes out to the left. He can run it. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Kill. Here we go, 46.
First down, here's Dak. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he can do when they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Dak. This one's caught. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a third-quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for two. All right, they're going to throw for it. And they beat the defense with the throw and get two following the touchdown. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Third and now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. And this is going to be Browns football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dak to the air here. That's his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air, Prescott. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a James Cook touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Browns will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Dak to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. Cook trying this one up the gut. A good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still force this 4th down. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
There we go.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And no, they faked it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Power squid kick is taken in. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Great spot to start a drive in here. The Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Browns getting back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns put up even more points in a win. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens Runs to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert. Right side. Caught by Sinnott. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10. Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This time looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Herbert from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play, and that's going to bring them to 3rd down.
A loss of 9 yards.
3rd and long for him here. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Burden now to return it. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Throwing on first is Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's second down. Now Herbert to throw. On the move, hit it right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Herbert on first down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Now Herbert again. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. Get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two.
And they pick him off again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Browns have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be...
Oh, there he goes. It's a fake. And for brief moments, it looked like that fake would work, but it stopped just short. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Will Johnson.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight of the game already decided.
They're going to pass it here. Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go, 47.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He put everything he had into this one. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over. So the Browns come away with the win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. They're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.